What was the word for where? Poo. Good. Don't you know where he's staying? So you need to break up this sentence in an intuitive place. Tell me in English, not in Greek, what is the first part you will focus on? Don't you know where he's staying?
Don't you know?
Don't you know? So let's begin there. Don't you know?
Δεν ξέρεις.
Then ξέρεις. So the first bit of that unit, let's say, is then. We get that out of the way. Then we find the verb. Then we have to think, who does the verb refer to? No. And we go ξέρω, ξέρεις. Then ξέρεις where
Πού?
he's staying.
Μένει.
Many. Very good. Don't you know where he's staying? Then ξέρεις που μένει. Don't you know where he's waiting for me? So again, we start with don't you know?
Δεν ξέρεις.
Then ξέρεις where
Πού?
he's waiting for me. He's awaiting me.
Με περιμένει.
Very good. Then ξέρεις που με περιμένει. What was the word for why again?
Γιατί?
Γιατί. Doesn't he know why you're staying?
Doesn't he know?
Exactly. Well done. That's the first bit. Doesn't he know?
Δεν ξέρω. Ξέρει.
Very good. Then ξέρει why
Γιατί?
you're staying.
Μένεις.
Very good. Then ξέρει γιατί μένεις. Doesn't he know why you're staying? I don't know what you're waiting for.
Δεν ξέρω τι περιμένεις.
Very good. Then ξέρω τι περιμένεις. Very good. The verb for I want is θέλω.
Θέλω.
This is the TH sound of English thank, for example. Θέλω. It's quite different to the sound of that. So if we look at English, we have two separate TH sounds, which are written in the same way. Then, that, this, that's one TH sound that we have in English. And this sound is represented by the letter delta in Greek, that letter that looks like a D or a triangle in capitals. And then we have the TH sound in English of thank, think. This much stronger third sound is the sound that we have in θέλω.
Θέλω.
So let's practice both of these sounds together, saying I don't want.
Δεν θέλω.
Then θέλω. You have then with the delta looking like a D or in capitals looks like a triangle. And the letter giving us the third sound of θέλω looks like a zero or an O with a horizontal line running through the middle. This is the letter theta, theta. How would you say he wants, she wants, it wants?
Θέλει.
Θέλει. Good. Θέλει is also used in some circumstances like need. You might say θέλει νερό. It wants water or it needs watering, referring to a plant. Or you might hear θέλει αλάτι. It wants salt. It needs a bit of salt, referring to some food. So you might hear θέλει used in that way as well, like need. How would you say you want?
Θέλεις.
Θέλεις. What do you want?
Τι θέλεις.
Τι θέλεις. Very good. I know was
Ξέρω.
ξέρω. If you want to say I want to know, there is no to know in Greek. To know doesn't exist. There is only I know, you know, he knows, etc. So to say I want to know in Greek, you must say I want, I know. And you connect these two verbs with a sound that doesn't mean anything. The sound is just connecting them, making it very clear that rather than two separate sentences, I want, I know, you are saying I want to know. So the sound that connects these verbs is na, na.
Να.
So in Greek, to say I want to know, you will say I want, na, I know. And that's how you will get I want to know. So how would that sound?
Θέλω να ξέρω.
Exactly. Θέλω να ξέρω. Θέλω να ξέρω. I want to know. I don't want to know. So where do we begin?
I don't want to. Δεν θέλω
Δεν θέλω.
να ξέρω.
Δεν θέλω να ξέρω. I don't want to know. Good. I don't want na, I know. Na doesn't have any meaning by itself. It's a function word. It just has some functions, but no meaning. If you want to say you want to know, of course you will say you want, na, you know. So how would that be?
Θέλεις να ξέρεις.
Θέλεις να ξέρεις. You want to know. You want, na, you know. Do you want to know?
Θέλεις να ξέρεις.
Θέλεις να ξέρεις. Don't you want to know?
Δεν θέλεις να ξέρεις.
Δεν θέλεις να ξέρεις. Why don't you want to know?
Γιατί δεν θέλεις να ξέρεις.
Very good. Γιατί δεν θέλεις να ξέρεις. What do you want to know?
Τι θέλεις να ξέρεις.
Very good. Τι θέλεις να ξέρεις. He wants to know.
Θέλει να ξέρει.
Very good. Θέλει να ξέρει. He wants to know where I'm staying.
Θέλει να ξέρει που μένει.
Very good. Θέλει να ξέρει που μένω. Very good. She wants to know why you're not waiting for me. So here we have a much bigger sentence, but all it is just those small little structures that we made before, just more of them together. No? So we shouldn't be put off by the fact we have a long sentence. It's exactly what we've been doing until now, just a little bit more of it. So the first bit is she wants. She wants to know. But let's start with she wants.
Θέλει.
Θέλει. She wants to know.
Θέλει να ξέρει.
Θέλει να ξέρει. Why?
Γιατί.
Γιατί. You're not waiting for me. All of that part, we need to treat it as one part because there's just one verb there. You're not waiting for me, and everything else is revolving around that verb. No? So you're not waiting for me.
Δεν με περιμένεις.
Very good. She wants to know why you're not waiting for me. Θέλει να ξέρει γιατί δεν με περιμένεις. Well done. I don't want to wait. How would that be? I don't want to wait.
Δεν θέλω να περιμένω.
Very good. Δεν θέλω να περιμένω. Don't you want to wait for me? So again, if we think of this sentence as just one unit, no, we might mix all of the different bits of information that we have there together. Don't you want to wait for me? But we want to start with don't you want. We don't worry about anything else other than don't you want. And then we worry about the next bit.
Δεν θέλεις
Now we worry about to wait for me.
να περιμένεις. But where do you place the me?
Where does that me go generally?
In front of the verb.
Exactly, before the verb.
Να με περιμένεις.
Very good. Very good. Δεν θέλεις να με περιμένεις. So splitting it up, we work our way through it. Why don't you want to wait for me? Why don't you want to wait for me?
Γιατί δεν θέλεις με περιμένεις. Να με περιμένεις.
Very good. Γιατί δεν θέλεις να με περιμένεις. Γιατί δεν θέλεις να με περιμένεις. Very good.